friends, welcome back to my channel. It is my weekly update check-in situation. So last week I didn't actually put my video up. I had some issues with it and then YouTube was being silly, so I just couldn't be bothered. I did do my monthly update last Thursday though, and essentially I hadn't lost any weight last week, and I finished the week and the month out on maintaining. So if you're new here, I've lost 95 pounds so far on my keto weight loss journey. I'm around about week 74, I believe. So it's been a very slow journey, ups and downs, stops and stalls, but I'm getting there. Anyway, in terms of how I'm doing, on my video on Thursday, I kind of talked about some of the things where my behaviours weren't very good. I was letting things slip. And there was also another one, a really big one I hadn't really noticed until I did some reflecting on some of my food diary thing on MyFitnessPal. And it's been grazing. I've been grazing a lot. You know, you walk into the kitchen and you just pick something out of the fridge because you're on the way to get a drink, and you go, oh, I'll have a bit of cheese, or I'll grab some nuts or whatever. And I realised it really slipped in. It was only on about Thursday I thought, blimey, I hadn't thought about it. So I decided on Thursday that was the end. I wasn't going to do any more. And obviously I ended the month at 251. And as of Thursday, I did sort of change the way that I'm eating. And one of those things I decided to do was to stop that grazing by kind of imposing a very flexible intermittent fasting, which I know does scare people quite a lot, the idea of fasting, because, you know, as a person that likes my food, the idea of fasting is actually quite upsetting. And but basically all it means is once I finish my evening meal, I don't eat anything again until the next day till about lunchtime. And that's it. I am being a bit lazy with it because I'm actually having coffee in the morning and it is having a little bit of cream in it. So it's really fasting anyway. But essentially I'm not eating anything substantial until 1 o'clock. I just find if I've got that block on my head, you know, there should be a time when you should be eating. It's stopping me from grazing, which I think has been stalling my progress, and that lack of discipline, which kind of got me where I am now, was sort of going back in. So from Wednesday, I was at 251. I implemented this intermittent fasting. There's actually apps to help you with this, and they explain the science behind it all. I'm using one called Zero Intermittent, I think it is, and basically you can set a timer on there and your window. Some people like they fast from 6 o'clock at night until 9 in the morning, and that's their fasting window, which you might think, well, that's what you do anyway. And some people fast for like a couple of days, which I think I could never do. So you can set what you want on there if you find that helpful. Some people cannot do fasting, and that's cool too. But I just felt that I needed to rein back in my nibbling and my grazing and my picking out the fridge. So I started doing that from Thursday, and I was really pleased. So I got, last week I was 251, and at the end of the month on Thursday I was 251. I got on the scales today and I am down 2 pounds. So not sure how, why or what, but a couple of days, well, 4 days of just changing my habits, really needing those grazing sessions, and just picking and being a little bit too wibbly wobbly, a bit free and easy with my little sticky fingers. I think it's really helped. So I'm now in those 240s, which I've been trying to get into for ages. I set myself a goal of doing it in June, which obviously I missed because of my sticky fingers. So that's it, that's that done. I'm now in the 240s, I'm chuffed to bits. I am 97 pounds down, and my next big goal is very particular. It's going to be the 246.6 less than, so 246.4 maybe, and that'll get me into the hundreds. That'll be my £100 loss goal. I really like to do that by the end of the month because of my birthday. I'd love to celebrate my B-day by being in the £100 loss club. That would be a really great gift to myself. So I am very determined today. I've been like a little laser beam. It's really motivated me. I've done 2 workouts today. Again, I've not my eating windows from 1. Ate my lovely soup and my lovely bagel, which I prepped yesterday. Really nice meal prep this week, which is the previous video to this if you're not already. So please go and take a look at that one. That was awesome. And yeah, just carrying on. I'm sort of going to spend some time tonight looking at some of my weightlifting books, sorting out some weightlifting plans. I've only got, I think my height is 10 kilos here, so I haven't got a great deal of what I'd have access to at the gym. But I'm using what I've got and just seeing that really. So that's me done. I am absolutely chuffed to bits. 2 pounds since Thursday really, and couldn't be happier. See how this rest of this week goes. Hopefully onwards and downwards, pummeling and running literally towards that £100 loss. So 240 46.4 would get me over that £100 lost. So yeah, I'm only less than 2 point something pounds away. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will be hitting that, and I will be a happy lady. So thank you so very much for joining me. If you're not already, press that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. And so thank you so much for all the support. You guys leave the most amazing comments, and they do fill my heart with love, and I do really appreciate it. And I'm without a doubt knowing that without all your help, comments, support, suggestions, I wouldn't be as successful as I am now. I think I would be banging my head against the wall. So thank you so very much. You are appreciated. And hope you're doing really, really well. Let me know how you're getting on, and in the comments below. Have a wonderful week. I will see you guys for my grocery haul and my meal prep. I think a weekend. I might just do a recipe this week because you guys have asked for the fat bomb recipe. See how I go. But have a lovely week, my friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.